Rickie, great round today. Always interesting when somebody makes a caddy change in the first round out of the gate. They played really well. Any thoughts on that? Were you comfortable out there, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it felt great. It was more so, going into this week, not having Joe with me. Obviously an amazing partnership over the years, but it was going to be more about me, taking ownership and putting more of a workload on myself and more accountability. So I still had plenty of his voice and one-liners and stuff in my head. So he wasn't on the bag, but he was definitely present.
Going back to Friday at the Wyndham, did you feel like you would be here today?
I knew there was an outside shot,
Yeah.
and there was, obviously at that point, there was nothing I could do. So we went home and, got some practice in over the weekend, stuff I wanted to, continue to work on, but, not knowing if it was going to be for this week or, just some time at home and continue to grind. But, fortunate to be here and off to a good start and see if we can take advantage of having a tee time here.
How much did you watch on Sunday?
I didn't.
Zero.
As far as TV coverage, zero. I looked up numbers here or there, but I was out playing. Like I said, there was nothing I could do, so I was out playing golf.
So what hole were you on when you found out then that you were in?
I think I was already back home. I actually can't remember exactly. I knew it was close. I knew there was a few guys that could kind of dictate where things fell. And then obviously with Tom winning. I followed it. Like I said, I didn't watch, but, kept an eye on some numbers here and there. But I was spending time with our little one, hanging at home I think it was probably the last couple hours once things finalized.
Just being here after possibly not, is it reading too much into it that, you played well because it was such a privilege to be here after thinking you might not be, or is it, I don't know, that or reason you think you played well today?
No, got some good work in with Tillery. The last couple days, I felt like I got some good stuff in at home. And, in a way, kind of coming in, nothing to lose. Being 125, obviously need to play well to just make it to next week. But be a big bonus if we can, do that and move on. So, kind of leave it all out there, see what happens. But definitely happy with the start, especially with not making a whole lot.
Rickie, if someone were to ask a very simple question, what's lacking right now in your game? What would be the answer the last couple months?
Be nice to hit some a little closer, but that's not probably the biggest issue. One of the biggest issues over the last year or two, I'm just not putting anywhere near what I, am used to or where I know I can. So, and that does a lot with, momentum and confidence and freeing you up from, on the rest of the game. Not feeling like you have to necessarily hit it super close to make birdies. I've been driving it really well, and so I think kind of last thing is, seeing a few putts go in, and that's, I think, something that's really going to free up the rest of the game to kind of start cruising again.
Do you know why with the putting? Have you identified the cause?
Kind of goes all over the place. I would say, a lot of it is read based, but at that point when you're not trusting your read, speed's a little off. So there's plenty of variables in putting. If you're not starting it online, it doesn't matter if you have the right read and speed or any of that. So I would say one of the biggest ones has been getting proper reads, and then on top of that, trusting that. So with that, like I said, speed can become a little inconsistent based on trust, but I think stemming from reads.
How many actual putters do you think you've tried this season, like put into game mode?
Into play, I'm probably 5.
And how long have you been using your current one?
The one I play with today, that was its first round.
It was?
Yeah.
It did well?
No, it a lot of good stuff. It was a new putter that Scotty had just come out with. Drew, one of the reps, he was a teammate of mine at Oklahoma State, but he's a Scotty rep. But he just happened to have it out on the putting green on Tuesday. Hit a couple putts with it. Everything looked good, felt good. So messed with it a little bit more yesterday and decided to give it a shot. So there was a lot of good out there today. Actually hit a lot of really good putts. Left a couple short, but other than that, some of it was just a little off on read.
Is it a prototype, or is there a model number? Like,
I think it's called the Newport Plus.
Newport Plus?
Yeah.
Is it available to the public?
I think it just launched. I think I saw them post something about it. So I think it is available. It's just a little bigger, a little deeper version than what the current Newport is.
Can you describe the second shot on 16?
Yeah, 16. I mean, it is a very gettable par 5, but with the small green, it makes it a little dicey. I mean, you miss the green, it can get a little tough to get up and down, but if you do hit the green in the right section, you're going to have a pretty good look. Ended up having a good number with the breeze off the right, and could kind of just let 4-iron cruise, and if I, hung it a little bit, the little breeze was there to hold it. Came out perfect, kind of little cut off the pin and held there. And I think might have had about 5 feet. So, luckily at 5 feet, I felt pretty good about myself from there.
So with the putter, was there any testing, or just kind of looked good, felt good, and throw it in?
Yeah, it was on the looked good, felt good, and it was going where I was looking. So, still, you're not going to make putts if you got the read wrong, but at least knocked the first couple out. It was good speed, and it was starting on line. So, knock those out. We'll work on the reads from there. Yeah.
So were you just looking at the app on Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just every once in a while. I mean, like I said, there was nothing I could do, so.
Who did you shoot from?
I actually don't even know. I think we kind of hopped around a little.
Did you win?
No, there's no money on the line. Just casual round. I think I got a drink for the back nine.
Who did you play with?
Sunday, I just played with one of our pros at Grove. Just went and cruised around. Good.